silipin muna natin ang ating Honda swap shot. Dito, none other than Junmar Bardo. Swap shot na yan natin sa atin ang Honda Wave 125 Alpha. Ang motor na swap sa gilas mo.
Shot clock winding down. 2 guys on you. Faced up. Shot it like it was just normal. 20 points, 9 rebounds para kay Junmar.
Hina naman na itong batang to. Kulang pa na isang rebound eh. Double-double ang average kasi niya. Eh, may 5 minutes pa para sungkitin yung ikasampu. Ngayon, pagka nakakita kang 11, 13 rebounds si Junmar, magtataka ka, no? Off-night ba?
Parang off-night?
Off-night ba yun?
Parang hindi nagtatrabaho.
Nasanay tayo sa 17, 19, 20. Grabe lang yun.
San Miguel already with 22 assists in the ball game, the same number that they had in the previous.
Binabanggit mo, no? Yung kanilang sakripisyo, teamwork, unselfishness. That is how.
Ikaw hindi ka taga San Miguel, hindi ka namamasa eh.
Namamasa ako ah. Meralco trying to put up their last stand. Just 4:20 remaining in this game, but it is taken away once again by the San Miguel Beermen. Junmar magtatawid ng bola against that 8-second violation. Palakpakan yung mga fans ng San Miguel in attendance dahil natuwa sila sa ginawa ni Junmar. Ang problema, na-turnover din naman. Anthony lines up a 3. No. Lutz with a rebound. And look at San Miguel just hold that ball. And just be patient and just waste away even more time off the clock to frustrate the Bulls.
And you know what's even more impressive? Lahat sila alam. Everybody knows, understands what they're doing. Walang isa na, uy, sige ako, umaabante na ako, tumatakbo na ako, I'm actually open. Everybody knows what they need to do.
You've probably been on the raw end of this. How frustrating is that na alam mong, yan, 12 lang naman yung kailangan mo habulin if you're Meralco, pero yung ginagawa sa ng San Miguel, talagang kontrolado nila. Nakakapundi rin yan. Defensive stop na yan, brought to us by Prestone Brake Fluid. Get good defense on the road with Prestone Superior Brake Power. Protected Prestone.
Junmar getting his 10th rebound of the ball game.
There it is.
Double-double.
Pumasok na si Junmar. Ayos na. May double-double na as Arvin Santos loses it on the way up.
You know, the best thing about it, with San Miguel, they're sharing the basketball, plus they're winning. So walang pwedeng kumontra dun sa sistema.
San Miguel will be back in action December 5, Toketex sa kalaban, and then December 9, Blackwater. Tala Meralco back in action December 3 against Kia, December 9 against Global Point. So yung nag-iisang talo na San Miguel Beermen so far in this tournament, kontra doon sa katabla nila sa number 1.
That's going to be very interesting kung magkalaban ulit itong San Miguel Beermen and the Alaska Aces. And that's going to happen just, you know, way later on.
Apol, anong balita?
Magubilang kuya, napaka-proud itong si Danny Ay sa kung saan man naroon tong laro ni Junmar ngayon. At least natupad daw yung pangarap niya for Junmar. At ngayon na nagkakalaban niya yung kanyang dating estudyante, wala muna daw kuya-kuya, trabaho muna. He knows very well how to stop Junmar, pero alam din niyang mahihirapan siya dahil ang kalaban bukod sa talent, yung kumpiyansa na ni Junmar coming from his gilas. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Apple. Meralco goes to Ildefonso. Danny Ay trying to do all he can to get them within striking distance as Anthony and Santos get entangled on that rebound.
Well, frustrated na itong si Sean Anthony. You know, he's trying to work hard, but getting entangled there, he's trying to get those offensive rebounds. We talked about trying to make impact plays. Look at him trying to go against Junmar and Arvin.
San Miguel on the attack. They may just be 2 minutes and change away from keeping in step with Alaska. Last 2 minutes at sa atin ng Outlast Battery start agad. Ball is loose. Cortez couldn't chase it down. And possession will remain with the Beermen. Makapagal back on the floor para kay Anthony. Coach Norman Black deploying his gunners. He's got David and Makapagal at the same time. Ito si Hadja, maganda rin ang tikada this tournament from that three-point line. Cortez will try and keep in front of Mercado as the Soul Train is wasting away the time. Mercado gives it up papunta kay Santos. They locate Junmar. Ako, baliktad lang yung Invictus doon, but Junmar gets it right back. That's rebound number 11 for the big man to go along with his 20 points.
And even with a 10-point lead, still working it 1 against 4, getting that offensive rebound.
Junmar Fajardo looking to put away the Meralco Bolts with these 2 free throws.
Kala ko mag-free throw siya, nakababa yung shorts niya.
Fajardo rattles home the first. Another solid performance para sa kanya. Kaya naman, eto mga Beerman fans, masayang masaya. Happy moment natin sa atin ng Happy Mobile. Happiness is on hand. Ako, mintis yung pangalawa. A glimmer of hope para dito sa Meralco, but they need a quick hit. Makapagal in the lane. Dire-diretso sa kamay ni Mayer Happer yun.
Maybe it's a good time now to take those 3-point shots for Meralco.
Just over a minute remaining in this game. And everybody at the camp of San Miguel telling everybody to just spread out and waste away the time.
Oh, basically a 1-4 set for the Beermen.
Mercado down the middle. San Miguel will retain possession. The officials will review that last piece of action. So with exactly a minute remaining here, Meralco hoping na tumama pa kay Mercado to. I think that's going to be a quick decision para sa ating officials. Si Good, Mike Cortez, ano?
Tsaka si Cortez yung tumapik ng bola. You know, for the San Miguel Beermen, one of the things that they'll be able to work on the last 1 minute of the ball game, how to make the plays. Yung mga plays na pag kinakailangan mo, maybe the score is tied or maybe you're down 2 or down 3. Ano yung mga plays na tatawagin mo? These are the opportunities to be able to do that.
At malamang, ito ngayon ang i-screama ni Coach Leo Austria. Yung mga play na ganun, kunwari down tayo, tapos 5 seconds na lang natitira. Mangwan Pinoy Play of the Half ang ating silipin. Atin sa atin ang Mangwan. 100% galing ng Pinoy mula sa Mangwan. Packed with sarap ng Pinoy. 30-second timeout requested by Coach Leo Austria.
So it looks like the San Miguel Beermen are on their way to their 5th straight win.
And they will become the hottest team in the PBA. Tatlo silang hottest ngayon eh. Rainer, Shine at Pure Foods, tig-4 na panalo rin.
But you know, one thing about the Beermen is they're improving game in and game out.
We remind everybody, bukas po alas 5 sa Binyan, Laguna, Blackwater takes on Talk and Tex as Ronald Pascual launches one from the corner and misses. Santos whistled for reaching in kontra kay David. Should be even more interesting, this race to the top 2 slots, which comes with an automatic semi-final seat. Alaska Aces at 8-1. San Miguel Beer on their way. Might just be on their way to 8-1. Rainer Shine is right there at 6-2. And then a triple tie at 4th with Barangay Nebra, Pure Foods, and Tokatex at 5-3.
So dahil pa pwede mangyari. Those 3 teams with 3 games to go each. So those 3 teams, Ginebra, Pure Foods, and Tokatex, could reach 8 wins.
Yung Pure Foods at Rainer Shine, hindi pala sila katabla. Pero we take a look first at yan nga, mga remaining games ng San Miguel Beer.
Basically, Tokatex is their next biggest challenge, and then they end up the elimination round with Blackwater Elite.
Yung Sunday card natin, Pure Foods at Rainer Shine. 2 teams on a 4-game win streak. The second hottest teams in the PBA.
Rainer Shine has definitely turned it up. You know, and the teams that the Rainer Shine has been beating are the tougher teams in the league.
First game natin will feature Barangay Nebra and Global Port at 3 p.m. Let's see if Barangay Nebra can snap out of that funk. They're on back-to-back losses.
Well, Barangay Ginebra, a lot of people were very excited when we started out this conference, but yung nga back-to-back losses, and they're playing against Global Port that shook things up when they actually have put in now Coach Eric Gonzalez as the head coach for Global Port.
86-74 dito sa ating ball game at hand. SMB may just be 45 seconds away. We'll see in the next possession. From their 8th win, remaining games naman para sa Meralco, they take on Kia and then Global Port. Yung Kia game po, December 3.
But even if they end up losing this ball game, once again, they can beat Kia and they can beat Global Port. So they could end up at 6-5. So that's still a good card para dito sa Meralco Bolts.
Sa ngayon po, yung Blackwater pa lang all the way at the bottom. Blackwater pa lang po ang nai-eliminate. They still have 2 games to go but they can no longer advance dahil the most they can win is 2. Eh, tignan mo yung NLEX pataas, 3 wins na yan. Kia may habol pa but they will have to win out the rest of the way. Alaska, San Miguel, all the way up top with Rain or Shine, Barangay Nave, Pure Foods and Talk and Dex breathing down their necks.
All jockeying for position. And we always talk about during the ball games, yung ating lead. Diba? Napaka-importante yan because of the quotient system. If there are any ties, and yun, nakita natin dun sa bandang gitna, dikit-dikit dyan.
In this particular ball game, the final score won't really matter except for kung sino man nanalo. Pero yung quotient, because if San Miguel wins, they'll be at 8 wins. The most Meralco can win with 2 games remaining is 6. So silang dalawa hindi na magkakatablayan. Yun lang po, kung sino lang po yung magkakatabla-tabla, doon lang gagamitin ng pag dalawa lang, winner over the other. Pag tatlo or more, doon na po yung quotient system dahil any ties at second place, which determines sino ang auto semis, sino dadaan sa quarters, wala yan, quotient lang.
Before tayo pag-positioning,
Yan.
diba, merong playoff agad. But not in this conference.
Ties at any position kahit na. Yun nga, no? Even at 2, even at yung masakit, yung 6. Dahil if you end up at 6, twice to beat. If you end up at 7, twice to win. Against 6, quotient lang yan. Even if you tie at 10, winner over the other or quotient lang yan, wala pong playoff. Eliminated yung inferior, pasok naman ang superior. Meralco will call a 30-second timeout. Coach Norman Black hoping against hope as we take a look at the conference format.
And that's what we were talking about. Top 2 teams outright into the semifinals. Yung bottom 2 eliminated naman. And then we go into yung 3 hanggang 10 will go into a 2-part quarterfinal phase. Yung phase 1, twice to beat ang number 4 and number 5 team. They will play the 9th and the 8th team. At kung sino man nanalo doon, papasok naman into the knockout phase. Napaka-importante ng knockout phase dahil yun na nga, kahit makalusot ka doon sa una, pagdating mo doon sa pangalawa, pwede ka pa rin ma-eliminate with just 1 game. And this is the other side of it, yung teams 3, 10, 6, and 7 to be able to start out phase number 1. And then kung sino man nanalo dyan, papasok sa phase number 2. And then, ang maganda dito sa top 2, bakit maganda? Because you get some rest. If you have some injuries.
That's a week.
Oo.
Twice to beat and then knocked out. It's around about a week of healing up and getting ready. Kung sino lulusot sa quarterfinals na bakbakan.
But sometimes, when you're playing, ayaw mo din yung sobrang tagal na break eh. Ang daming ensayo.
Practice? Talking about practice? Ayaw mo rin ng practice, ha?
Hindi, mas masarap naman kasi maglaro.
Ire-recommenda kita sa isang coach.
Puro practice lang.
Bumisita dito. Ayaw nga niya, di ba? Kung pagka daw naging head coach si AI, wala daw ensayo. Sabi niya. Junmar Fardo will troop to the bench. At
Kaya naman pala nung
sasalubungin
kinukuha
naman
siya dito, ayaw mag-ensayo.
Di bali na lang. Sinalubong na masigabong palakpakan si Junmar Fardo after another solid outing, Dom. Sabi nga natin kanina, no? Reigning MVP na. Siya na yung MVP noong nakarang taon, pero yung mga numerong pinapakita niya ngayon, this conference, this season, mas matindi pa.
We talk about guys who have something to prove. For Junmar Fajardo, he's got something to prove in terms of winning a championship.
Yung sabi niya, no, babalik daw niya yung MVP trophy niya. At kahit di na siya manalo ng MVP ulit, makatikim lang ng kampyonato. Yun ang magandang attitude na hinahanap.
Oo, pero maganda pa niya, pag makatikim ka ng isa, gusto mo nang paulit-ulit.
Yun.
Diba? Kaya tignan mo itong Pure Foods. Diba? Naka-4 na sunod-sunod at hindi pa sila nakokontento doon. Iba talaga pag nakatikim ka ng masarap.
Yan. Ako, bitin pa yung free throw na yun. Meralco will be going down to 4-5, Dom.
And 3 straight losses for the Meralco Bulls. Rather, 2 straight losses. Because they won against Barangay Ginebra last Friday.
4 of the last 5.
Oo, yun ang mabigat doon. Yun yung kinakailangan nila tignan. Pero buti na lang rin, nakapag-ipon na sila doon sa simula.
So San Miguel picks up the victory. That is going to be number 8. And fittingly, ang final score nila, 88-77 ang nasa ating talaan at the end of this game. San Miguel keeps in step with Alaska.
Well, ever since that second quarter, San Miguel just took control of the ball game. They never let it off. They were methodical. They played as a team. It's just so deadly how they are, again, limiting their opponents below 80 points.
Best player of the game natin, Dom.
Best player off the ball game, Ronald Pascual with 15 points, 8 rebounds, 3 out of 6 from that three-point area. Kaya natin siya napili because he was able to give this big lift to the San Miguel Beermen. You expect Junmar, you expect Arwin to put in the points, but when you have the help from the rookie, Ronald Pascual, it makes it a lot easier.
Best player of the game atin sa atin ng Court Marine Epoxy. Sintigas ng bakal, sintibay ng bato, sintatag ng isang blocking semento. At kung gusto nyo po mapakinggan ang panayam kay Ronald Pascual ni Miss Apple David, tumutok na po sa sports5.ph. Sa ngalan ni Dominic Uy, ni Apple David at sa lahat ng bumubuo ng inyong Sports 5, Magumarjo, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. This has been a Sports 5 production of the Philippine Basketball Association.